Davis, Blanchard, and Dawkins certainly have produced victory. Welcome to Michie Stadium in West Point, home of the Black Knights of the Hudson. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a team from the AAC, the Army Black Knights. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. Black Knights will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Air Force's offense will start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, and when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. So already they've hit a speed bump on this open 8. On the option. Now the toss. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Cadets offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, being able to make in the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
To the air, it's Hansen. Gets open down the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
Seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
The fans feel it. They know it. There's so much to it. They think about it all year long. When you talk about the next game on the schedule, they're always looking forward to this one.
The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
The hand to the running back. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Working on the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him down. Tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Great pass, it's complete. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option.
Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll go to the ground. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Black Knights! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. He's brought down in this defense. Back for its own. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Looking for a man. It's Hansen. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Past the 25. All kinds of run. Continues to fight for yards. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
How many ways can I get it to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, going full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The Black Knights have their offense in high gear. They'll put the tight end in motion. Running it to the right. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to throw. It's Hansen. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off, and this opportunity puts it down.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they live. Situation, is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. The deficit here is just 10 points. Oh, they knock it free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Throwing right. Makes the grab. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Army! They've got the lead trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas A&M is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Johnny Manziel, and they are right back in this.
The option look.
They're trailing by just 4 to UConn. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Hand off to the fullback. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to to the 36. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run the option. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And the Falcons pick up the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reddick. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. He'll ride his man on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll throw it on first down. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. Makes his connection. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Falcons looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He wants to throw it again. Fires the pass, intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Scanning the field, it's Hansen. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
I love that play call. Quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
He's going up top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Smashes through the tackle. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Makes the grab. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Back to throw, it's Hansen. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
Finds his man down the middle. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Snags it over the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, they'll take to the air. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one. Nobody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
He was looking for much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a red zone.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Trying to pick up 7 here on second down from the 20. Looking downfield, it's Hansen. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
He was hoping for a little more running. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Fast motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Crosses the 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action on them, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. The give to the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Really good play by this defense. Seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Black Knights are on the move. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
What's important in this game, this offense, gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And it's incomplete in the deep.
Waste of time.
Leaves it with the back. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the back. And the Black Knights get it past the sticks.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. The give from the gun. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And the quarterback goes down. Yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. The quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
A 3rd down play to get the quarter started. Looking to throw, it's Hansen. They'll run the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. And you make the stop, and that is exactly. Going to the running game. At the 40, there he goes. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. They'll give it to him again. stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Back to the ground game on the left. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to throw on second down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
On third down, going up top. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. Signal goes into the air, and he makes... The handoff, keep working on that clock. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8.
Nice job by this defense. This is a critical moment, right? We got to get the football back. They're backed up, thank goodness. Force a punt here to get the football back so we can make some magic here in this fourth quarter.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The running back has it. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Cobb. He wants a big play here late. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Another incompletion on third down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He's got it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Going up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Cortez. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Air Force.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Washington State is ahead. A school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by 8 over New Mexico. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Looking for a man. It's Hansen. He's not afraid to go deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
How nice is it as a defense when you've got a corner that can play on an island and be as dominant as this guy has been all game long? You just saw another great example of it right there. Breaking on the ball and knocking it away.
Quarterback will audible. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Passing situation, what do I want to do? I want to bring more guys that can cover guys on the outside. Nice job by this defense, running the dime package, more DBs on the field to match up with all these speedy wide receivers.
A first down for the offense. They'll give it to the back. Bulls his way forward. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Palmer, like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating two-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Black Knights are in the hurry-up. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. Second down coming up. Wide receiver shows motion. Oh, it's a reverse. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. We'll get it started here in overtime. They'll run it. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Hansen. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
Coming up, fourth down.
This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on fourth down in overtime. They'll try to pick up the first. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Black Knights! And they grab the lead here in overtime.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. We want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. He's looking to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. He wants to pass it on second down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Third down, and they need a touchdown to stay in the game. They'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a second OT. And he tacks on the extra point. Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now on the option. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. And the Falcons are threatening in the red zone. Goes to the option. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. This thing has been back and forth now. 1st and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back back to pass. It's Cobb. Going for 6. If he houses this, it's ball game. Just trucks through it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. They'll try the run. Shakes off the defender. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Handoff to the lone back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Third down now, and putting anything on the board will make them a winner here in OT. Here's the handoff. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And here we go, a field goal try to win it. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. He got it! A walk-off field goal wins it in overtime. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays. Efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the double.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.